I guess we're starting the vlog. All right. So how are we gonna start these vlogs? I don't even know. We're just gonna go with it. I'm running out of things. Hey, good morning, damn, I don't like that. That was too much energy. All right, everybody, we're gonna get in the vlog for the week. Fernando, we're gonna have to find him in a little bit because we're definitely dragging him into today's vlog. Very, very busy. I'm about to get into interviews. Can't record the first interviews, but if they make it to round 2, you will definitely see some of that. So we're gonna get started. But the first question I'm gonna ask, if you're younger, if you're hiring, if you're constantly looking for talent, one of the key things you can ask older people in an interview, if you're gonna be their boss, is how they feel taking direction from somebody younger than them. That's something you need to know because not everybody can humble themselves and work for someone at a younger age. It can become a friction point. So it's a tough question to ask. Make sure you ask it so you don't have to find out later. I found out the hard way, so life lessons learned. Let's start interviews. All right, so interview 1 is done.
Okay.
I loved her. I mean, other than she just doesn't have abilities, I mean, she's awesome personality. So we'll see what happens. But I mean, personality-wise, I was like,
You thought it wasn't?
no, you go off skills. Like at the end of the day, her abilities
I
are.
also could read her personality.
Yeah, but her abilities are still low. Because I was like, could you run a department? She can't run the department, so she's not a fix. She's like, I was like, could you manage? She's like, oh, I'd rather be in. So remember, I'm also thinking, who's gonna make the 70 grand? This ain't entry level. So if I do hire her, she's not the solution to the fix by any way, shape, or form. Because she's like, oh, I prefer working, not managing. I want to be hands-on. So I was like, you're not the person. So there's the problem. She's not a comer. 100% I'm right on that. But she could do the job and be just a nice little cog in the wheel. But she is not a comer. She's not a leader. She's not going to do any of that. Way better than the other lady. The other lady looked like a hot mess when she came in.
Yeah.
She did, didn't she?
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. If Fernando said little bit, that's a lot of bit. Like, he's too nice. If he said little bit, it's a massive bit. She was a wreck. I listened to your beginning of your interview. She's like, I was like, first of all, she dominated you. She just,
When?
within 30 seconds, she just like, you were like, so, blah, blah, blah. And she's like,
I just told her to tell me. I would just said, go ahead, tell me what you did, and then kind of let it go.
all right, I'll let Fernando go back to work. But the only thing I loved in that is Fernando walks in the interview, and she's like, your questions are so much easier than Mike's. Like, first question.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, first question I hit her with. How do you feel working for someone younger than you if I tell you what to do? I was like, I'm half your age. First question. I just hit her with all the hard ones. I was like, yo, like, will you lie for me? She said no. I was like, will you lie for the company? And that would be if I needed you to. She's like, what are we talking? Like, you're not in the office? I'm like, no, we're talking like it's borderline unethical. She's like, no. I was like, we can continue this interview then. I was like, you don't know how many people say yes to that? And now I'm like, get out. I did that to a young girl that was probably like 21. She's like, yeah, I'll lie for you, whatever you need. I was like, I need you to get out of my office. That's what I need. I was like, that's what I need you to do. Over and out. All right, yo, so no names, but so you're going through this interview, right? I like her.
Based on what?
So you have to not like her. It's the one rare person. Based on she has all the abilities, so I would go through the questions with her, but she's not going to be the one that knows that came from the job. She does have some experience, and she works for credit operations and analysts, and also client service representative. So she's definitely worked in the client service departments and things, and she worked for the embassy. So we know the girl's smart. We know the girl's polished. We know she's got a background. That would be of one that we would hire. Now, can she do the job? So I would just go through this with her because she scores so high on everything. For the most part, she butchers everybody that we've had so far. So I would go through this and trying to go in, but it's like,
on paper.
She's not good on paper. She's good on abilities. Good on paper, skills. Remember, I want value. I'm looking for values, abilities, skills. The girl we just went hit values and skills. No abilities. None. None. She has no abilities to learn new things. She is what she is. She could do a job. This girl has, I don't know her values, so we don't know yet. But she has the abilities, meaning she could lead his team. She could really become someone, but you already know the kind of issue we might run into. We got to determine that. But as far as being someone that's stable, poised, relaxed, outgoing with clients, and being somebody that's able to work with numbers, general abilities, She just destroys everybody that's interviewed. So she could do the job. It's just
Can't do the job.
we know she could do the job. Yeah, so it's like she could do the job, but it's going to be, is she a good fit? What are her values? So I would go through whether do the same thing you did with what's her name, but then I would go through these, ask her about her general abilities. Literally, it's crazy because there's all the questions they throw out. She hits high on all of them. So I'm looking at something that's like, well, ask her how she deals with stress. Well, you don't even need to ask her because she scores a 10 at relaxed.
Yeah, but I want to know how she deals with it.
She runs, work out, get back to your work.
That's what it says?
Oh yeah, no, that's what she did say. So here, I'm gonna let you go through it with her, but yeah, I would make it a little bit more unique where you'd be like, hey, more of like a little bit of role playing.
Yeah, but because here, she can't just run around the building. She's faced with a stressful situation.
No, I mean, she works out like normal people. Like, how do I deal with stress? I work out in the morning, I work out at 9, and I go about my day like a normal human. Where like one person's like, how do I deal with stress? They're like, I need long breaks. I'm like, so every time you talk to John, you're gonna need a long break. I was like, you're gonna speak to John and be like, I need a work vacation. So, yeah, no, we know kind of what you're interviewing her for. It's not that she can't do the job. It's not that she's not a leader. She's polished. As far as who I'd want to work with, I want to work with her. Now but homegirl, there's a few other people, but
where am I doing it?
At the end of the day.
The conference room's open, right?
Hello, Mr. John C. This is Michael with John Convery's office in the Educated Wealth Center. How are you doing? Mr. and Mrs. John C. This is Michael with John Convery's office in the Educated Wealth Center. Let's end this vlog so I can finish off my day.
You want to talk about empathy and talk about what we're doing Thursday?
No, you got to stay tuned and watch. Day 2, reband. Literally might get arrested mid-interview. How funny would that be?
You don't know you're here?
They never sent me them. I told my dad I'm coming in. I'm leaving. I'm not going to push the limits on it. But I'm like, I got nothing in writing, and you can't just, I need things from my office. I'm here to grab things and do this interview and leave. Not to mention, I'm going to tell the girl I'm banned. I'm not gonna paint like around that.
What if you tell her that you're banned?
No, I would hate me. If I hire you and she found out day 1, I'd quit. That'd be me. A real winner would be like, you didn't tell me up front, I'm out. I could tell Catherine will take the job no matter what. I could be like, Catherine, you gotta work in a dumpster. She'd be like, I'm down. But a real winner, if I found out after the fact, I'd be so livid that the company didn't up front tell me that.
Who, that you were banned?
Yeah. Be like, hey, I might not be here. I wouldn't tell them the first interview, but when I sit with someone, I'm like, listen, currently there's an altercation in the building. I'm not supposed to be here. Because yeah, what if I hire him? I would hate me. I would hate me. So I'm like, I could lose the good person. Now I know might end up being hired because when I tell that, it's gonna be awkward. You know what I mean?
I'll start with that one. Or every dollar, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm like, I'm not gonna mislead.
What? I'm just saying.
I can't leave you two alone.
Alright, let's all get, let me get a,
Come on. Yeah, just walk into my office. You're with me till I'm in. Get the only vlog footage ever. Run out. I didn't want to be sitting in there. I didn't know what to do. I'm going in with my backpack. Oh, Lordy. I'm nervous. Because I have to freaking tell because it's so awkward. Slightly nervous.
She's experienced like 4 people coming in and she's just like, see, I said, I told you we move fast. She goes, I can see that.
Awesome. And then you'd be like, and the current COO is a nut. All right, guys. I'll see you after. Good luck, Fernando. Good luck. How's my hat look? How's my hair? Don't let me do that again with my hair. You just encounter Fernando, then you get me, right? No, it's just honestly, I think that's the best way. Oh, interview. Bye, Joe Rogan. Sorry I had to do that to you, my friend. So interviews. Be upfront and honest. That went really, really good. I like her. at the end of the day, I told her what the deal was. I'm not allowed in the building, and she didn't flap or fluff. What was the word for it? She didn't move. She stayed poised and collected. I don't know. So yeah, no, that interview went really, really well. Hopefully it works out. That girl stuck with me for literally months and just kept emailing me, has not given up. And that's why you shouldn't give up, because at the end of the day, she's now the #1 candidate by far. She could deal with John. It's a rare thing, very rare thing. All right, I don't know what I got to do. This is crazy. I probably should leave. I don't know. I probably shouldn't be here. But we need to meet real quick and to figure out what's like. Yeah, I don't even. Realistically, can they keep me out? I haven't even got a letter yet. I don't know. They put baby in a corner. 2 things. One, like the John. Well, actually, for all 3, because there's so many things going on. But like that, you remember that spotlight media thing you made, where it was like. One of those for John and the company.
Like educated Wilson?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like all that thing, like that Gary's been putting the audio bump. Because I'm gonna start, once we get it done, probably gonna throw that in front of all of our radio commercials. So it's like, or whatever the noise is, like, you know what he came up with, it sounds like almost like a check mark. I was already thinking, I was like, yo, we could use that sonic brand and do like at the ballpark, where it's like, I don't know what the sound is, but come up with a couple ideas. And then I'm gonna leave this up to you.
Does John like have his own like logo, or just like how do you wanna?
No, just like a signature maybe.
For his signature.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Or something, I don't know, come up with something creative. Okay. I'm right now, my thoughts are all over the place. But if you could get him, because I see he has a little bit of a break in his calendar, it would be nice, because I'm not here, I would have been pushing him like crazy. It would be nice, yeah, 12 to 2. This is on you. Trying to get him to do one of the coffee breaks.
Get him to do that?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, then if you edit it, you're working on the audio bump. So that way before the video.
Audio bump and stuff.
Yeah, so then before the videos come in, start using it a little bit. I don't know, it's a little creative, it's memorable. I have Gary's sound now stuck in my head, so.
Okay, cool.
It's worked to where if I hear the sound now, I'm like, oh, that's Gary's. I don't even know if you can trademark a sound, but.
Word.
That's true. And then it's like, that will start going, once we have that will go in front of our radio shows and the podcast, which we were supposed to start today. But also, blessing in disguise, they kicked me out of the building. I wanted to move anyways. So I'm like, joke's on you. Joke's on you. I would love to set up our office. I would love to take 3 months out of the next, not be here, run the team and come in when I need to and just finish out that office. That would be like more exciting than anything. So that would be exciting, because we've been moving that direction. Now it's like, yo, hiring more people. Where am I putting Valerie, Patience, or Catherine? Yeah, then where am I putting you? Down there or in here? Because as soon as I hire someone down there. So it's like, yo, literally, me and you might just be literally you there and me here. I work in silence.
I need my headphones anyway.
Yeah, I don't care if you wear headphones, but I work in silence. Or with classical music. I don't know, I'm weird, Joe. I look at all these things that say this is how to be the highest performer, and I just do them. That's what I do. I'm just like, oh, okay. All right, let's walk out. Now we leave, and if the cops come, Ruben, you're Michael Convery. Let's go. They're like, what is your name? I'm like, Ruben Ortega. We're gonna do this event. I'm back. We're still interviewing. We're still chugging along. Baby's in a miniature corner. A little bitty one. All right, we're gonna give up the microphone. Hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the videos. If you got some more free time, I know you do, make sure you check this video out right here. And if you don't like that one, make sure you check this one out too, or just watch them both. See you guys soon.